Today we will be making 5 simple projects that will ensure you are ready for the Christmas season. From an elegant advent wreath to a wine bottle Christmas puzzle, we have your home decor and Christmas presents covered. But that's not the best part. The CNC files for all of these projects will be available for free on our website. And we have a special surprise at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around till the end. So let's start by making the easiest project of the list, the Advent Wreath. It consists only of 4 small components, so you can easily make it from a piece of offcut in 10 to 20 minutes. For the demonstration, I'm using a piece of 12mm plywood and making the cuts using a 3mm router bit. The CNC operations take around 2 minutes, and after they are done, we can quickly trim the plywood edges. For that, I'm using a 3mm roundover bit, and again, it doesn't take much time to complete the task. And after assembling 4 half-lap joints, the Advent Wreath is complete. Of course, to personalize the wreath, you can apply the finish or custom paintwork. To make one for yourself, you will find the free CNC files for the wreath on aribabox.com along with 2 other designs, so you can pick the one that would better suit your home interior. One of the things that comes in mind when thinking about Christmas is the gingerbread cookies. Since we can't make the cookies on the CNC, the next best thing is making the tray for them. So we designed a snack tray shaped like a gingerbread man, making it perfect for dining room decor during the Christmas season. To make one, I'm using a 30mm thick oak tree panel, but you can pick different material thickness if you like. Since I didn't have a proper router bit for engraving the tray, I had to improvise, so I used the T-profile bit to cut most of the pocket. It did leave nasty looking burn marks where it was plunging into the material, but other than that, it did the job great. After the pocketing, I switched to the ball end bit to clean the inside edges of the tray. Then of course I made the contour cuts, this time using a 6mm compression bit. The first passes I did were conventional milling, with a 1mm offset. As the final pass, I removed the excess material left by the offset and cut the tray contour as climb milling. In my experience, this approach leaves nicer cut surfaces on hardwood. After removing the tray from the stock, I could trim the bottom edge. For this, I used the 6mm roundover bit. Before applying the finish, I had to get rid of the burn marks left by the T-profile router bit. Needless to say, it was a struggle. But in the end, the gingerbread man turned out great. And after putting some jelly beans in it, it looked incredible and could serve nicely not only as dining room decor, but also as a Christmas gift to family or friends. While speaking about gifts, we made a perfect one for a wine lover. Introducing the wine bottle puzzle. This bottle holder design is perfect for turning a wine bottle into a creative Christmas present. Since it consists only of 3 parts, making one is super simple. When making the prototype, I cut all the parts from 9mm plywood in less than 3 minutes. Trimming the edges of each part also didn't take long. But the trickiest part of this build is getting the bottle inside the tree. We first have to assemble the half-lap joint at the top, and then we can bend one side of the tree to push the bottle in its place. When doing so, we have to be careful not to break the component. To finish the Christmas wine bottle puzzle, we can attach a panel at the bottom, and voila! We have the wine bottle ready for the Christmas party. So far we have crafted lovely home decorations and gifts, and now it's time to make something more practical that usually doesn't get much attention, a Christmas tree stand. The idea was to keep the stand as simple as possible, so the main frame consists only of 4 components, and that ensures the stand is super simple to assemble. To secure the Christmas tree in place, we made these door knobs with an MH screw going through them and installed T-nuts in the leg parts. This simple solution allows us to stick the Christmas tree in the stand and secure it by tightening the door knobs. Simple, functional, and looks great. Now that we have our Christmas tree, we need some decorations for it. So I spent some time cutting these traditional shape ornaments out of 3mm plywood. After around 12 minutes of CNC work, we could move the material from the CNC table to the workbench to sand off these peach fuzz type shavings. After the sanding came the fun part, removing the support tabs from all the ornaments. But all the work was worth it. The ornaments looked incredible. Now we only need a good way to store them. So I quickly cut some parts on the CNC for the ornament box, trimmed the edges of each part to ensure the box was nice and smooth, and went to workbench to assemble the components. The box has these small compartments that allow you to sort the ornaments so they are ready for Christmas tree decoration. This time we had to tie a string to each ornament before they could be attached to the tree. If you enjoyed this simple style Christmas tree decorations, you will find the free CNC files for them on our website. However, if you're not a big fan of the traditional Christmas tree look, our bonus project wooden Christmas tree might be for you. It has the same triangular tree shape. However, you can play around with the branches and change their appearance. You can organize the branches to take up the least space, or you can spread them out to have more three-dimensional look. The tree does take more time to make than the previous projects, but once you get past the CNC operations and trimming the edges of each branch, the rest of the project build is a joy. Getting the base ready is super simple, just gluing the three components together and installing the M10 rod. Depending on how tall you want the tree to be, you might have to cut the rod a little bit shorter. Once that is done, installing the branches is so satisfying. The only thing you have to pay attention to is placing them in correct order. And with the acorn cap knot in place, our journey through these Christmas CNC projects is complete. I hope you find these creations inspiring and are eager to try them out for yourself. Remember, the free CNC files for all of these projects are available on our website aribabox.com, making it easy for you to get started right away. I hope you have a joyful holiday season, and I'll see you next time.